What's up, YouTube? This is Matt here, and today I'm going to be doing an update on the tier list. As you can see, there has been an update. And just going from the bottom up, Agents made it back into the tier list. Agents used to be more popular than they are, but it's still a decent deck. Heretics are really good, and so are Dark Worlds. I think both those decks deserve to stay on the list, but they're not necessarily really good decks. Up in the tier 2, we got Lightsworns making a comeback. I'm happy that it's soon going to be a pure Lightsworn. I hate the Chaos version of the deck because people just play stuff that mills really well, like Lila and Raikou. And then they just throw in Necrogardenas, Tour Guides, like all this bullshit. It's like, that's not a Lightsworn deck. You're just using a couple Lightsworn monsters. So I am happy towards players that actually play the deck and are gonna get their hands on Ferris and Raiden and then new Synchro and all that. Evil Swarms are slowly moving down. I think people are starting to figure out how to get over Ophion, and that's the real threat in Evil Swarms. Evil Swarms are a really good deck in general, and I like the concept about the deck, but Ophion is the main threat of the deck, so I think they deserve to be tier 2 though. Noble Knights got moved down to tier 2. I think this is a good place for them because they are a really good deck when you can get your plays off, but a lot of the time if you don't have the right hand, they can be really inconsistent, so they don't deserve to be tier 1. Madolches got pushed back down into tier 2. I think this is reasonable. They were just really hyped up and everyone's like, ooh, give me MX Saber Invoker and then just OTK. I mean, it's still a good deck and all, but I don't think it deserves to be tier 1. Excuse me. Harpies. Harpies definitely deserve to be up here. Harpies are a really good deck. With the Hunting Ground, they pop back row, they go for rank 7 XYZs. Like, it's just a good deck overall. And Constellars got bumped down to tier 2. I see this being tier 2. The player makes the deck. The deck is good by itself, but you really need to have some skill to play the deck well. So, top of tier 2 is a good place for Constellars. Up into tier 1, we have Girgia Karakuri. I hate this deck with a passion, but it definitely deserves to be up here in tier 1. Girgia Karakuri is a really, really, really good deck. Super consistent, explodes really fast. It's just a good deck overall. Boojins. I think Boojins are, don't get me wrong, Boojins are a really good deck, but I think people overestimate them a little bit because it all depends on having Yamato or Mikazuchi or whoever out on the field, and then you can use all the other cards, but without them or a simple DNA surgery, then it's just, the deck is kind of easy to beat. Next is Mermails. Mermails have always been good, no surprise there. Fire Fist definitely deserve to be up here. Fire Fists are a really, really good deck right now, and I respect, well, I don't want to say I respect everyone who plays Fire Fist, but I respect especially my friend Harbo because he's been playing the deck since Cosmo Blazer, and back when Bear was like $60, you know, and it's a really good deck. And I think with the new support that's been coming out, and with Wolfbark working so well with the deck, I definitely think it deserves to be tier 2. And then top of the list right now is Prophecies. I'm happy to see Prophecies up here. I play Prophecies. I love Prophecies. I've always loved Spellcasters. That's been my thing. But I don't think they deserve to be the top of tier 1, just because, yes, it's a really consistent deck because anything is searchable in the deck pretty much, but at the same time, like, simple cards can ruin the deck. You got DNA Surgery, Zombie World, like stuff like that. Anything that doesn't let you search, Mind Crush. I mean, it's easy to side against, and like it relies on the boss monsters. But I think the reason why it's the top of tier 1 right now is because Priestess just got reprinted finally, so this deck's being really hyped up right now, but I think it's in the middle of tier 1. So that's a list. If I had to make any changes, I would honestly change the top, or change the order of Tier 1. I think all these decks deserve to be Tier 1, but I think it should be Geargia Karakuri, Fire Fist, Prophecy, Mermail, Bujins. I think that's the way it should be. But I think we're slowly going to see Geargia Karakuri moved to the top of this list. I don't doubt that at all. This is a really, really, really good deck right now. And hopefully, they will not be getting any more support or tech cards or anything that work well with the deck. So, that's it for the update. Tell me what you guys think about the new list. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back with more videos soon. See you guys.